Statistics show that 81% of grade 4 pupils in South Africa cannot read for basic meaning. That means that 8 out of 10 10-year-olds in South Africa are functionally illiterate. Read Power is one of the programs developed by Educubed Foundation in partnership with Kani Development Solutions to light the way to national literacy by distributing solar lighting systems to underdeveloped communities.
Benvenani igama lami ngilokile mngadi ngihlala Braamfischerville. Ngizobonga i-Repower ngokusilethela amafela. Siyabonga kakhulu abantwana bethu sebezokwazi ukufunda manje, sebezokwazi ukuthi benze ama-homework, befela amafela kahle ukuthi ebusuku noma nini bazokwazi ukuchashisa amafoni nokuthi bafunde begesi ukuthi bazokwazi ukubona. Siyabonga kakhulu ngo-Repower. Repower!
Sanibonani, igama lami ngubonge Mhlambi. Ngisebenzela eNal'ibali ngi-Storage Sparker la eKhula Primary School. As a Storage Sparker, sinabantwana esibafundisayo ku-reading club. So, since nisibona sila kule ndlu lana, beso-installa a-panel for one of our learners owaseNkoni Marobeni. There was a criteria where sichoose abantwana nama requirements like esiwakhethayo in order sazi ukuthi abantwana abanjani esibakhethayo for ama-solar panel. Abantwana esibakhethayo abantwana abaserious, abazimisele, abathanda ukufunda nasekhaya engathi isimo asikho mnandi kancane. Jabula kakhulu ukusebenza noButisani i-solar technician ne-Red Power. The reason why ngijabula kangaka is because bengazi nothing ngama-solar panels, but manje senginale interest yama-solar panels, sengiyazi ukuthi ifakwa kanjani, namalayithi asebenza kanjani. Nabantwana bami ngiyathemba labakhona nabazali bajabulile ngenxa yokuthi bazokhona ukufunda noma kusebusuku since nazi ukuthi i-load shedding iyasiphazamisa. Ngifuna ukubonga futhi ngibongela abazali, ngibongela wonke umuntu. Ngiyabonga.
Hi, my name is Towazile Zambane, and I'm the founder of Kani Development Solutions, a capacity and capability building firm with a mission to ensure participation of previously disadvantaged communities in the industrialization and the development of South Africa and the African continent. We founded Read Power in partnership with Educubed Foundation. It's actually a very beautiful story as it's a labor of love and a labor of friendship. Nozuko and I were actually in university together where we were part of a student-run charity organization. And that's really where we fell in love with outreach and just ensuring that we're giving back to our fellow communities. Having been involved for over 12 years in the energy sector and having been involved in large-scale energy production, project development, and being an investor in this space, I recognize that in as much as we are looking to build these big power plants, what we are doing is we're getting the impoverished communities where the grid usually doesn't get to, or where communities are actually struggling with challenges of load shedding. And when we look at what's happening in terms of independent power producers, we see a lot of work that's being done, but specifically around communities that are within a 50-kilometer radius of those power plants. But what we actually need is a broader-based approach in terms of impacting communities and in terms of electrifying this continent. It's the challenge of energy poverty in South Africa and in the continent as a whole. It's a very big one, and it's one that we should all be playing our part as little as we can in terms of supporting initiatives such as Read Power, dealing with the challenges and the consequences of lack of electricity, ensuring that we're actually securing a bright future for our young people. I think what we often take for granted when we are considering the impacts of load shedding or of lack of access to adequate lighting is the consequential prejudice that is actually suffered by communities. When we sit in our homes and there's load shedding, a lot of middle class South Africans have got solar systems, so they simply put on a solar system or they connect to their inverter. But there's a lot of communities that just don't have that option, and that's really what Read Power seeks to fill. It's about helping communities like this. It's about ensuring that young kids are able to read and are able to do their homework at night. We've heard horror stories where teachers were saying that children, a child was doing so well in school but had started not doing her homework, and when questioned why, the teacher said to us, the parents just didn't have enough money for the kerosene lamp, and these are the challenges where communities just don't even have enough money to buy candles. And what we're really hoping to achieve with this is really just bridging that gap. We aren't able to take everybody out of the communities that they're in, but what we can do is at least give them the tools to be able to have a fighting chance and be able to break the cycle of poverty.
Hi, my name is Mnozo Gomzamo, the founder of Educubed Foundation. We're a non-profit company that deals and works with the youth at large. Within the development space, having seen the need faced by communities and society at large, where it comes to youth unemployment, but then that feeds all the way back in terms of what are the foundational systems we have in place. And speaking of that was the foundation of how we came about Read Power. Read Power is a partnership between Educubed Foundation and Kani Development Solutions. We came together to basically come about in terms of bringing solutions to this challenge that is faced by the youth and basically communities at large when it comes to education. And that was focusing on primary education. Reason being, we are seeing so many of our kids basically not being able to learn and basically read for function. This then stems and contributes to the high unemployment rate because now they go to school, advance in higher education, but now they can't comprehend. So we came together to say, what can we do in aid of helping our government basically come up with solutions? So that was the birth of Read Power. Read Power basically comes and says, let's help our kids that are still in grade 4 to learn for meaning. And that compromises of partnering with Nal'ibali with their education sparkers, where we train them to install lighting solutions that will actually give lighting to the homes of the kids that we support. Over and above that, they run literature programs where they actually can give kids the whole fun element of reading. So now reading becomes fun, they get home to do their homework, and they actually have electricity at home to do their homework, but also progress with the homework that they were given at the literature program where they can read, take out books. So as part of Read Power, we're wanting to decrease the rate of kids that can't read for meaning, because then that will translate and come to youth that can actually proceed and succeed in their lives and also with society.
Sanibonani, igama lami Philadelphia Matsheka. Ngiyabonga i-Read Power sokusilethela isoli ukuthi igesi ayikho, abantwana abazukulu bazokhona ukufunda. Siyabonga kakhulu ukuthi abakhona ukufunda ukuthi kumnyama. Sibonge kakhulu. Thanks. Read Power, siyabonga.
My name is Sunny Morgan, aka Sunny the Solar Guy. I'm here in a community in Braamfischerville, and we're installing micro solar kits on homes. This is the second part of the project. We did it last year. We installed 50 units, and this time we're installing 35 units. So it's a micro kit to provide lighting, so people don't have to burn candles, and allows them to charge their phones, so they don't have to go to a spaza shop to charge their phones. The impact of this is that even during load shedding or power outages, that the kids, because primarily it's a gift to the kids, so the kids will have access to power while there's an outage or load shedding, and so they can study, they can do their homework, they can participate and still not be impacted. But the idea is to do this, roll it out in multiple communities across the country, because the sun shines and we should be able to make power. South Africa is the third largest solar resource on the planet. Throw a solar panel anywhere down in South Africa and it will make power. It's just an injustice to people that they don't have access to it. I want to make sure, together with our partners here, that solar is available for all. It's unconscionable to me that only the rich have access to it, when the poor are the people that need it the most.
Good afternoon. My name is Nal'ibali-Trevor. I'm a grade 3 teacher at Khula Primary School. I think the initiative that you indicated about solar systems to be installed in these households, whereby you manage to identify these learners so that we can read and this program goes on. We'd like to say thank you very much for having this initiative and bringing Nal'ibali to the school. Learners are very much into reading now, and because now we have library books, we have these readers, and learners are more interested now in reading, and it is encouraging. And we would like to thank the person who's helping us out. Great Power, thank you very much for the initiative, bringing this to the townships.
Thank you for partnering with us and believing in our cause as we uplift our communities one learner at a time. You can follow us on social media or check out our website www.educubed.org.za.